a pretty quiet day today overall. Remember, going into Friday when the markets are closed, we don't have a ton of volume and we don't expect a ton of volume this week, but we do have stocks higher this morning. Basically, all four indices up closer to 0.1%, but in between 0.1% and 0.2%, 13 to 15 basis points, depending on which of the four indices you're looking at. German consumer confidence came in slightly better than expected and better than last month, but was still a negative number, negative 27.4. So that by no means engenders confidence in the engine of the EU. Durable goods in the US were stronger, both in the headline and the export transportation on a month-over-month basis, coming in at up 1.4% year over year and up 5% month over month, with US house price index slightly lower and coming in negative, down 0.1. Conference Board's consumer confidence index was lower than last month at 104.7 and lower than forecast. The forecast was 107. Also, the prior month was revised lower, so a little bit of more embedded weakness in the US consumer confidence story. Rates here in the US, the rate volatility is slowly bleeding out of the market. We've got the 5-year unchanged, 2-year basically up small. The 10-year is at 4.24, that's down 1. 30 years at 4.40, down 2. And the 2-10s inversion sitting at about negative 36. Commodities are stable. Crude oil's down 0.25%, copper down 0.2%, silver down 1%. And gold is just above the flat line. And the dollar is flat after dropping 0.2% yesterday in the aggregate. Today feels like a little bit of a bounce back day, but tomorrow is going to likely tell us whether the trend is turning around or just continuing with the strength that we've seen since, let's call it December 28th or the end of last year. Now, looking ahead, earnings today after the market closed, 4 companies with market caps over $1 billion, including GameStop. Tomorrow before the market opens, we get another 4 companies reporting with market caps over $1 billion, including Carnival Corp and Cintas. Data tonight, Australian CPI, Chinese industrial profits as well. Tomorrow, EU consumer confidence, industrial sentiment, economic sentiment, and then mortgage applications in the US, and a speech by Fed Governor Christopher Waller.